Well, I'm out here off the 209 trail, past all the camping areas where you can no longer camp. Just gonna hoof it on this little closed road section over to my favorite pile of rocks out here. It's a nice day. We got like about 49 degrees right now, but it's also just about noon, so we'll get a little bit warmer on the day yet. And a light breeze, very light breeze. That's what's been nice the last several days anyway, is there's just been really calm breezes. And in the winter when the temperatures don't get that warm, it can really get a nice day just by being calm. This has been closed long enough. It's in kind of areas where it's a little sketchy on the road. It's not bad. In the summertime, though, you start getting a lot of stuff growing out here. You can't see this road as well. It makes it a little bit different. Now, is that a airplane or the breeze? I think that was a breeze that just went through the tops of the trees. So it's not quite as calm as it's been the last 2 days, because we didn't have anything like that. Might be a little bit cool if I get up on like an exposed hill somewhere and that kind of breeze, but hey, it's still not that bad of a day no matter what, considering. Yeah, I'm just kind of analyzing it more than anything, but some weird stuff out here. I'm gonna check out some of it kind of further along where the road sort of terminates. There's a lot of quartz up that way, and I never took a whole lot of time to look at a ton of it, so I might do some of that today. That was one of my intentions anyway. This is a neat little rock pile, because it's actually not that hard to get up to that little saddle thing in the middle. I just thought about that. I could do that today if I wanted to. But if you walk the rest of the trail around to the left and you're up on top of that hill over there, there's another hill you can walk over to that I think, as far as what view you're able to get, would be pretty close to the same. You can see how this road actually veers off to the right and goes down the hill that way, but it's all closed through here for vegetation reclamation, but you're welcome to walk wherever you want. It's not that you can't be here by any means. You just can't be here in a vehicle. Pretty nice out here with all those starts to the pine trees in numbers. You're gonna get a nice little new section of forest out here. I think some of the problem is the rutting that occurs, and it starts to change the drainage of the area too much. So you let the land kind of reclaim an area and balance itself out. There's a few places where you see quartz before you get to the top of the hill, but I keep hearing something. That's kind of a strange cloud formation there. It reminds me of something. That's somewhat of what I was hearing, is that jet. It's over there, but I hear it behind me. Right there. And then there's another one up there. I think I'm hearing them both, really. Yeah, it's worth kind of poking around at some of the stuff out here, that's for sure. I think it's about this area and onward that you start to see more quartz and more frequently, but there's not a whole ton until you get really to the top of that hill. There's a piece there. See, that has some of the kind of mixed color through it. Very foggy. Yeah, we see a bunch of pieces of it. Oh, I'm gonna step through a hole. Almost looks wet. Glossy wet. chugga motion. Look, you hear the train now. Oh. See some of that lighter stone just scattered across the hill there ahead. Right. I think I'll continue the original way, even though that's more direct towards the high point. If I remember right, there's a better view this way. Ooh, this is neat. Shiny thing. Ooh, shiny. That's all it is, really. It's just shiny, but that's still kind of neat. It's strange quartz. It's really it's similar to some of it that I see on Blue Mountain. And on Blue Mountain, it almost looks blue, like it's tinged slightly blue. It's really weird. And that looks like it's almost kind of gray. Similar, but without the blue tones. Well, I guess you don't get quite to the view unless you go out to the next hill. But I'm going to, because you can see the quartz over there. Right there. But there's also this hill over here. It's a blowout. This is all very Snow White kind of. Little bits of it you'll find that's kind of rose tint, or at least rose like painted. And then the great big mother chunk here. That's a pretty good view from here. Oh, another airplane. You know, as much as I want to walk over that other hill, my back is bothering me still from that seizure too much. Oh, it's probably going to change my life a lot, but we'll see. Oh, I was zoomed up, wasn't I? Oopsies. Not necessarily a flaw of the camera that I accidentally zoom it like that, but I'm holding it totally wrong. I'm walking and holding it. I could do that. I could get a couple different mounts for this thing to walk and shoot with it, and I probably should do that. It does make a really nice 4K video. Oh, to heck with it. I'll walk over there. I don't hurt that bad. Crunch, crunch, crunch. Oh, now you get out here, it's a lot less crunchy and almost kind of wet. It changed as I came down the hill. I didn't really mean to crunch that on the lens. Oops. Gosh, now I'm all the way out here and I boogered up the lens. Well, let's give it a wipe with the ultra clean jacket, and that's gonna have to do for now. I didn't think it would squish out like a freaking tomato from my hand. Oh, definitely hear another jet. Oh, wow, it's clear over there. That's a loud. Oh wait, no, it's right there. Silent runner, straight above me. I was wondering, that plane's so far away. It's like a little private jet running low. I lost sight of him now. He was cooking pretty good too. Well, there's a nice view. Kind of a ribbon of quartz rocks going up there, and you get a little higher up and it's more everywhere. Wow, that's quite a... It's lost its scent. I thought maybe it would have some scent on it, but that pattern of the how it broke, I guess, caught my eye. Lots of things seem to lately. But this part's a little bit of a steep slog. Just the last part of the hill. Ooh, isn't that cool? All those layers. That's so cool. That looks like it'd be easy to break, and it's not. Let's get on the final mount here. It's not so hard to get up this one. It's kind of why I came out here. An easy February challenge. Now see, look at this stuff. Oh, that's not, I thought that was part of the hill. See, that's some of that rose color that you see out here. A lot of it's in veins and then bleeds out, you know, on the surfaces. See, everything here looks like it's overwhelmingly rosed so that it looks red. That's kind of interesting compared to a lot of these outcrops, you know, are very white, really. Base of that, I'll go look at that. Yeah, this is definitely a better view than over on the hill, because you can see the whole creek winding through the valley, and there's some mitigation piles right down there. Let's see, they're just waiting to burn those once we get some good snow, which hopefully comes real soon. And a mighty dead tree there. Oh, motorcycle on the highway. I can see him. Might be two. That's kind of loud for one. When I turned and looked, the other one could have already been behind the hillside. This is kind of like the mini mountain compared to the one over there, you know. I could have got to that real middle saddle, you know, without climbing to the top. But as you can see from here, like, this is probably a better view, really, than what you even get from over there. It's just lined up nicely with some of the hillside and everything. Oh, I can't sneak by that. Yeah, Oh, yeah. Down at the bottom of this tree trunk was that rock I threw. It split. And pieces went. And here's one of them. That's the other, I think. The other one's kind of exploded and rolled, so. Well, you turn back and look like the direction it came from. It's like, hello. Really is a pretty decent hike out here. I can hear more than a couple big birds. A lot of times when I'd go up on that rock over there, there'd be something big that would take off flying from it. And that's probably another reason why, like, some of these places out here, I won't go climbing, because you know, you gotta wait till springtime. We'll have birds up there. Most of the places that they're worried about, they close. They actually close the access to them, like on the other side of the highway. The beautiful side over there, you know. They close that side over there. What is it, like February? Might even be February 15th. I could look at that sign when I head back home and double check, just so I remember, but I always just remembered in my mind. It's also not consistent either. Sometimes it has a date, but they've locked it before the date too. It's just based on whatever they see for the elk activity in the area and the bird activity together. I would say this year they'd probably close it early. I've just seen all kinds of bird activity, like everywhere. Tons of it just driving in my car too, where they'd drive up to, or like fly up to the power line as I drive under them. Or not the power line, the power pole. Power pole, like, am I thinking I'm Goku? I could use a power pole sometimes, that'd be alright. This stuff has an interesting color this time of year. It's like kind of green, kind of brown. No longer has the attractive red tones of winter. Here's some real green right there. Okay, I gotta cut up this hill a little bit now, through the snow and debris field here. But it's a better route than going all the way around. Okay, there we are. The unmistakable tree out of the quartz rock. That's kind of what I think of like the end of this trail. And where I went is kind of extra. it's very clear what was here first. Tree, what are you doing here? Barging in, doing stuff. That's so crazy. Right in the middle of it. And I didn't made it sound like the tree was here first. I was insulting the tree for being there. Okay, well, I'm tired. I think I'm gonna end the video just so I can put the camera down. Thanks for tuning in.